Hey guys, I've written a book. It's called Go Make Money, a strategic guide to grow your service business into $1 million business. And you can click the link below to check it out. You know, if you've already started your business or you're thinking about starting one, starting a business, it can be an amazing experience. I mean, it's exciting. The excitement of owning your own company, being your own boss, gaining new customers, making your phone ring, your very own work truck or van, and designing your own logo, and visiting maybe an accountant and a lawyer to get your company set up, or doing it online. It's nerve-wracking and exhilarating at the same time, because you don't really know where your next paycheck's going to come from. But here's the thing, though. Over 85% of businesses fail in the first 5 years, and I can completely see why. We came really close to failing ourselves, and but why is that? I don't think it's because of poor service. I don't believe it's because the owner, didn't know his craft or his product, and at least in most cases, I don't think it's because of a poor work ethic. I know a big reason why they fail is their failure to change. You've got to change and implement new things, which all comes with your mindset. So you got to change your mindset. And a lot of, they fail because they're an installer or a service tech or maybe a salesman, and then they start a business, and instead of being a business owner, they basically just create a job for themselves. And I think that's how most service companies start out. That's how I started out. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just you've got to be willing to change if you ever want to grow and become more and make more and finally get that time off that you deserve. So, when I started my business, I thought, man, I'm gonna start this great company, and I'm gonna make all this money, and I'm gonna take a lot more time off. And Tony Robbins says he says starting a business to get more free time is kind of like saying you want to have a baby to have more free time, and that's just so true. It's going to consume a lot of your extra time. So and your energy. If you start like I did, you're going to work the 70, 80-hour weeks, maybe longer, because you've got to provide great service. You've got to do your marketing. There's billing. There's dispatching or answering the phone. You should be selling maintenance agreements, and you've got to have a way to track those. Maintenance agreements build equity for your company, so it's highly important that you embrace that and start selling them and tracking them. So it'll make your company worth something in the future if you ever decide to sell. So, if you're a one-man show like I was, you're also the one paying the bills. And I don't know, you got to make sure your vehicle's maintained, because if your vehicle goes down, you can't make any money. So there's insurance to think about. Once you hire somebody, there's first liability insurance. Once you hire somebody, you got to get some work comp insurance, which is extremely expensive, and it all has to be factored into your pricing. So there's just a lot to consider. Once you hire someone, you have to have processes in place so everything gets handled the way you want it handled. So if you're considering opening an HVAC business, or if you've already opened your company and are struggling, then please check out the book. It's easy and quick to read, and it's packed with information about pricing your work. I show you how to make up your own flat rate price book, and I show you both ways for installation and service. So when I bought a program that was $1,500, that it was like 300 pages long, and the parts house, the supply house prices would change all the time, and I would have to reprint a new book every time prices increased, and it just wasn't worth it. So sorry about the train. perfect timing. So, but I'm going to show you how to build your own book, and no matter what, it's always right. The way it's structured, it's always right. So, I know nowadays they have you can pay a monthly fee and get an app on your phone that's got a flat rate book in it to ensure you're pricing properly. But why pay the fee when you can just build your own little book that's always right? The price changes, it doesn't matter. You still use the way it's broke down. You still use the price right there in the book, and you're always going to be pricing your jobs right. So let's see what else I talk about. Basically, insights on developing your sales process. I talk about marketing strategies and partnering with the right suppliers and processes that we use and implement after we implemented them. I struggled a lot in my first 4 years. It seemed like the harder I worked, the more money I owed, and it's a lot had to do with pricing. That's what turned it around for us. So I'm teaching you how to do that. So we finally got some things right, not just the pricing, there's other things as well, and it changed everything for us. And we dug ourselves out of the hole, and I just don't want you to get started in a hole, or if you already are in a hole, you can get out of it. You just got to learn the right things and implement them, and that's what I'm trying to teach in this book. So, I've got another video that I've already made that's just a tour of my shop. So it's not a lot, but I'll talk to you in the video. The shop that we were working out of was so tiny that we couldn't even get a condenser through the front door. So I had to deliver condensers every day that we were doing installations, and it's just nice having enough space to do what you need to do. So I'll take you through a quick tour of my shop on the next video. But I hope you enjoyed this one, and be sure to subscribe and like it, and welcome any comments. I try to respond to most comments. But stop spinning your wheels. Learn and implement the right things, and watch your business grow. The harder you work in your business, it's only going to create ever increasingly hard work. The phone's going to keep ringing. You're going to get more and more customers, and if the goal is to work hard on your business and to make it work increasingly harder for you. So that's what I want to teach you to the best of my ability. I just don't want you to struggle. I don't want you to go through what I've went through. There is an easier way. So check out the book, guys, and go make money.